I want to start off by giving all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash.
Alright, double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, the ones out there who are doing this work diligently, and chiefly for keeping the faith, making your calling and your election sure. We're going to get right into it. We was actually discussing before the camera came on about, independence, right? And the brother got this precept, it came to his mind. This is Psalm chapter 137 and verse 4. I'll start with. It says, "How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land?"
Mm-hmm. And what is the song? The song is his doctrine, man.
Start at 3.
Come, you want me to start at 3?
Start at 1.
Come. This is Psalms 137 and verse 1. It says, "By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, yeah, we weep, when we remembered Zion."
And see, and where we at now? We're in spiritual Babylon, man. And the rivers is what? The rivers of living water. All right, so while we're getting this knowledge, we're still weeping because we're in Babylon the Great, man. We're still under these curses. We're still being held captive by Esau, right? It says in Baruch, the 3rd chapter, that we are yet this day in a captivity. Okay. So we're weeping by the rivers of Babylon, man. You got it.
That's right. Verse 2. And how do we know that we're in Babylon now? In history, it shows you how Babylon was ransacked, right? Mm-hmm. It was conquered. And the Lord has a different type of judgment for the spiritual Babylon, which is going to be those nukes, man. Mm-hmm. Previous Babylon wasn't destroyed by nukes. All right? Now
it was taken down by a tactical strike.
That's right.
That's right. By the Median, by the Medes. All right.
That's right. This is Psalms 137 and verse 2. It says, "We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof." Verse 3. "For there they that carried us away captive required of us a song, and they that wasted us required of us mirth."
Mm-hmm.
Saying,
no, real quick, because here we are, in the eyes of these other nations, especially Esau, Edom, because they're the head of it. We're here to suck and jive and to entertain them. All right, and when you don't do that, and you're doing the opposite, teaching the truth, you're going to be against that. Like, how dare you speak against us when they say shut up and dribble?
Mm-hmm.
All right, like, we shouldn't have no voice, we shouldn't have no opinion or no say so what goes on here, but just to entertain them, man.
That's right. That's right. It says, "And they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion." And it makes me think about over in Exodus. When the Lord, when we were singing a song of deliverance,
mm-hmm.
we got out of Exodus, we actually had a song, that we were singing how the Lord brought us out of Egypt and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so they're really mocking us.
Yeah, yeah.
They all sing us one of those songs.
Mm-hmm.
And most of our songs is about the Lord delivering us. All throughout the Psalms, we begging the Lord to forgive us and, forgive us of our sins and deliver us from our enemies. Psalms is what? Songs.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what they're mocking, right? Just like, what's that, Wisdom of Solomon, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2? How the wicked say we're contrary to them. And,
Yeah.
That's what they're doing, man. They're proving us. Let's see if their God is with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the the energy they're coming with.
And see, and ultimately, like you said, the song when we sung the song of Moses was the ultimate victory song for deliverance. And see, Jake thinks that they've been delivered by what? By being allowed to roam the backyard of Esau's kingdom, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't think that since they have the yokes of iron on their necks that they're not in captivity anymore, man. We're still subject to payments. These things are showing you that we're not in our independence yet, man. But what's going to happen? Jake is going to be out there shooting fireworks. Mm-hmm. They're going to have American flag shorts on with sparklers in their hands, man. That's the mindset of Jake. You got it, right?
Right, because they completely destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
The scripture says they trust in a nation that cannot save them.
Yep.
Right? Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. So that's what Jake is doing. That's what Jake is doing. They trusting in Esau, Edom. And then you got on the flip side, you got the elect, trusting in Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Lord willing, we're a part of that number. This is Psalm chapter 137 and verse 4. It says, "How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land?" Verse 5, "If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning." All right, so that's a question being asked right here in verse 4. How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land?
Yeah.
Right, because we're in jail, right? And we're in captivity. Like, how are you gonna be happy in jail in captivity? Like, what song are you really gonna sing that's gonna make you feel better? All right. Now, I listened to the song "Kumbaya" and their mother's song, but they was in captivity, man. Still desiring the day of the Lord to return them back to where? To the Jordan, man. Okay. And now here we are. You fast forward to 2024. Hey, what song do you really want to sing, man? Right? Because what? This is that we're oppressed always. We're sighing and crying. So what are we happy about? Are we happy that it's crazy too? You guys were celebrating Juneteenth last month.
Yep.
Now you're celebrating July 4th, man. All right, so if this ain't Babylon, the place is confusion, then we don't know what it is, man. Because here we are. You celebrate Juneteenth, we're still here. Here we are in July, and we're still here, man.
Going right back to work.
Going right back to work, man. So what are you really happy about? Only a nigga is happy flexing his power while he in jail, man.
That's right. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. Obviously, they're lacking the wisdom, because they're not upset. They're not mad. Yeah, we pissed off. Why? Because the Lord has given us this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to see what's happening around us. That bubble has been popped, if you will.
Yep.
They still walking around in a destroyed bubble and illusion, of freedom, of independence.
Because that bubble provides them a sort of a temporary protection. You know what I'm saying? They're able to lean on Esau when times get hard. You know what I'm saying? Applying for food stamps and WIC and unemployment and all that stuff like that. They're able to lean on Esau right now. That's that bubble. But once the Yahweh Bashim Yashab pops that bubble, and now that's the scripture talk about that he's going to remove the staff of Egypt, man. So you're not going to be able to lean on the comfortability and the reliance of Esau, man.
That's right.
I got a quick one quick. Yeah, kind. What's that?
What's the definition of independence?
Kind. I'll bring it up real quick. Kind. This is the Edom Online for independence. This is from the 1630s. It says the fact of not depending on others or another, self-support and self-government.
Hey, that's what America did to Britain, right? Through that war, right? That great war they had against them. They were fighting for their independence, right? To be their own governors, their own bosses. But we know really they still tied to Britain, right? All right, that's over there in that land. That's their financial, structure, their financial district, if you will, But the point is, America is celebrating their independence today, and you got 2/3 following right along with Esau, Edom. Like they're all collectively thinking in their mind that they fought for their independence. Let's praise that we got America. You know what I'm saying? Let's cheer for America today. That's what they're doing, man. And then the fireworks and all that represents the war, the gunshots, the bullets and all that that was taking place during that war. So it's all witchcraft in a sense, because these are rituals being done. Like they lighting up candles, they lighting Roman candles and fireworks and all that, praising a god, really worshiping a god.
It's a little bit more than this. It says to be able to live well without labor.
Right. How you gonna? Right. So how are we living well? We're laboring. It's still not. It's still far behind, man. All right, so where's our independence at? We still got taxes, right? Because Americans want to be independent from Britain, right? To avoid the taxes, but here you come here and you're taxing the people, man. So where's truly the independence, man? The independence really is for the elite of Esau Edom, man.
Yeah, that's right. Because when the so-called Constitution was written, that's who was written for, wealthy white people, man.
Right.
Because while it said that in the Constitution that every man shall live free, Jake was in chains.
That's right.
That didn't apply to you, man.
That's right.
That there was never the Constitution was never ratified for you to be not more than 3/5 of a person, man.
That's right.
Right now, according to the Constitution, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, you are 2/3 of a people, man. You ain't even a whole person.
Right.
But you're willing to die for Esau Edom, joining their police force, joining their military. All that's going into worshiping the image of the beast, man.
That's right.
And ultimately, you're gonna be taken out, man. Yeah, and this is last definition says meaning unbiased, set up so as to be unaffected by outside influence. You see, and right now the scripture says that Judah will be in the neck of her enemies, man. So ultimately Judah is the head tribe, so we all follow Judah, you know. So we're all being influenced by outside forces, man. Esau Edom is influencing every one of these Israelites that he can get his filthy hands on, man. But he's not going to be able to lay charge to the Lord's elect, though, you know, because it was ultimately set up for 2/3 to be out here worshiping the image of the beast, celebrating independence. You know, all these things are like me and the Kazakh was talking about. All these things are being shown forth right now to let us know that we're receiving mercy, man. We could be one of those niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? Shooting off firecrackers and blowing their damn hand off and shit, man. You know?
Hey, that's the duality of the Lord.
Exactly. Yep.
You know, the scripture says an unjust weight is an abomination to the Lord. Throughout history, in several different captivities, he always presented that pair, right? What to do and what not to do. And you got the men of the Lord, you know, actually teaching against that while they're doing it. You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody's learning here. You know, the ones who truly supposed to learn, you looking and you seeing like, all right, I don't supposed to be doing that shit. You know why? Because that is set up. You know what I'm saying? To show you. I got a precept here. You got some more on that? No, you said you got a precept. Bring your precept.
Yeah, just real quick. This is Psalm 62, and I'm gonna start at verse 7, but the point is verse 10. Psalm 62 and verse 7 says, "And the Most High is my salvation and my glory. The rock of my strength and my refuge is in the Most High." And what is a refuge? A place of safety from danger, man. All right, and what's going to happen is Jacob's going to trust in oppression, right? And then when that trust ultimately fails, because why? Because Esau is a temporary. He's a hireling, man. He's here for the Lord has given him a couple of shekels, spiritual shekels. Hey, do this for me real quick. And what is he been doing for 500 years? He's been causing hell on the earth, man. Longer than that, well, as a modern day Edomites, you know. But you had him as the Greeks, the Romans. You know what I'm saying? But he's here for a time, a specific time. The scripture says that the Lord has set a bound that he cannot pass, man. So ultimately, Esau's kingdom is going to be ended here shortly, man. And when Esau's kingdom is ended, what's going to happen? That support system is going to be pulled right out. The rugs will be pulled right off from your feet, man. It says, verse 8, "Trust in him in all times, ye people. Pour out of your heart before him. The Most High is a refuge for us, Salah. Surely men of low degree are vanity, and men of high degree are a lie. To be laid in the balance, they are altogether lighter than vanity." And that's what it is, man. Esau is altogether lighter than vanity, man. He's the basement, the basis of the creations of the nations that the Lord created, man. And this is the point. Verse 10, it says, "Trust not in oppression, become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them." So we don't trust in oppression, man. We don't trust in Esau's system. Independence Day is a form of Esau's system, man. Because ultimately, Yahweh Bashim Yashai is going to bring us ultimate independence. You know, but you got something up?
That's right. I just wanted to go into the point of how Jake are actually committing adultery by serving these other gods. And whenever you set up rituals like this, like the Independence Day and all these different hell days that they got set up, it really goes back to serving Balaam or Balaam. This right here, this is Israel Play the Hardest, the title over in Jeremiah chapter 3. It says, and I can start at verse 2. It says, "Lift up thine eyes unto the high places, and see where thou hast not been lying with. In the ways hast thou set for them, as the Arabian in the wilderness, and thou hast polluted the land with thy whoredoms and with thy wickedness." Right? So way back in the past, Jake been doing the same thing, right? Serving other gods, getting too comfortable with the nations and their gods, right? And that's what you see all around. You're going to see Jake walking around with, like the brother said, flag shorts, and they're going to be pretty much flagged up. They're going to have the flag on their head, the shirt, the pants. They're going to have the socks on. They probably at the beach right now, barbecuing. These are all rituals and different servants of the gods, right? And that's how the Lord is looking at it, right? To Jake, they just having fun. They just, you know what I'm saying? But nah, the Lord is looking at that as disobedience, as idolatry. You know, that was pretty much the point on that. I got that song. You got something?
I do.
You got
I
a
do.
song?
This is Proverbs 3:3. No, 3:31. It says, "Envy now not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways." All right. So Jake is looking at this 4th of July as a way for them to let out some steam, for them to get a day off, like we talked about earlier. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, hey, we all enjoyed our day off today. You know, but we're not choosing his ways. We're not going out there, taking food out of our families' our mouths to buy some goddamn $100 worth of fireworks, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Right.
hey, we're not here to kick it, so to speak, man. Now we like the days that Esau gave us off, the little extra days, the 3-4 day weekends. And we'll gladly take more of them. All right, but in doing so, we're not here celebrating the reason why they're giving us those days off, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You
right.
know.
That's right. You got something?
Yeah, just real quick.
Okay.
It's, this is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 10. It says, "Therefore fear not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return and be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid." And that's part of the curses right now. That thy life shall hang in doubt. That's part of and that's what's happening right now, man. Because the same things that you going and celebrating Independence Day, the same thing the Edomites is doing, man. And the Edomites is the ones that has that perpetual hatred towards you, man. So you're aligning yourself with the people that despise you. There's no such thing as well, I'm gonna have me and my Edomite friend gonna stick through this thick and thin, man. Because the scriptures say that though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. You know what I'm saying? So this is ultimately Yahweh Shai showing, hey man, this is separation, man. You're better than these people, man. Let them have their independence days. Your independence day is gonna come when I return.
Hey, if I may, that's what the Lord is showing us through these punishments is that you're my people.
It's right on
You're
Wisdom of Solomon
different.
6.
Wisdom of Solomon 6.
Yep. Good, brother, man. No, keep talking, all right?
God, so that's what the Lord was saying. Through these punishments, this is how I'm showing you you're my people. I'm showing you that I care for you by punishing you. He don't give a fuck what these other nations do, right? They can have other gods. They are no people. But his Israelite, he get pissed off when you serve other gods, and it's a reason why we're punished. You got this one?
No, because we talked about independence and we talked about how we're supposed to be above the other nations. And what makes us above the other nations? It's the law, and the commandments, and also plus having Yahweh outside as our power, man. All right, we're going with that real quick.
Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 and verse 3. It says, "For power is given you of
Power. All right, so power has been given us, man. Okay, we already have the power. So what more justification can Esau or the other nations give us, man? They can't justify our we don't need them to justify our individualism, our heritage as us being who we are, man. All right, we don't need you, man. The Lord already gave us the power. But go ahead, though.
Kind. It says, "For power is given you of the Lord, and sovereignty from the highest."
Right, so I wonder that word sovereignty, right? Etamon, it's an etamon right now, right? It said preeminence, excellence, superiority, right? Rule, supremacy, power, or rank, right? And I wonder the word sovereign. A person, a person great, superior, supreme, having supreme power, right? So the Lord, here we go. Existence as in an independent state. So we already got independence, man. All right, that power came from the Lord, man.
That's right.
All right, we don't need to celebrate Esau's independence from another Edomite. You see, we already have the power. All right, the Lord didn't give us, the Lord didn't give us to be second fiddle or second class citizens, man. It's just that now we are, because we are in our captivity. Okay, but in the end, hey, we already been having the power, man. We already been independent, man. We read earlier, every not the oppressor and choose none of his ways, man. Why? Because the Lord already gave us our ways already, man. You see, we weren't blowing up fireworks, and now when the Lord delivered us, it was a great thing. We danced, King David, dance. You got the organ, Hey, but that came from the Lord, though, man. We don't need Esau Edom to celebrate our holidays. Celebrate what we think, all right, that you should be doing, man. Your Easters and your Halloweens and your Columbus days, man. Hey, the Lord gave us. Hey, we're independent from this. Hey, we're above these other nations, man. Because the kingdom, guess what they're gonna be doing? Celebrating our high holy days, man. You see? So how they're going way backwards, man? That's right.
What I'm gonna say that the scripture says that to be pilgrims on the earth. You know what I'm saying? Not being settled. The scripture talk about being settled on your leaves, man. Being careless. That's what's happening right now, man. Aligning yourself with the beast system and partaking in their ways. What you got?
Right. Con, I got this is Jeremiah 16, and I'm gonna start at verse 10 because you had Jake complaining and saying, why is the Lord punishing us and things like that, right? So the Lord gave us the answer. This is Jeremiah 16 and 10, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt show this people all these words. That's what we're doing now, through the Spirit. It says, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore have the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? Or what is our iniquity? Or what is our sin that we have committed against the Lord our power? See, and he's going to show us. Verse 11. Then
real quick, because Jake ain't did nothing wrong, man. What's wrong with me getting some fireworks and technically, fireworks ain't nothing wrong with fireworks in itself. The other thing generally in itself is not going off, but the spirit and the intent behind it, man. All right, because I like fireworks. I like M80s and black cats and Roman candles but it's a vibration that's being put on those type of things that makes it going off, man.
That's right.
All right, because why you need July 4th to start? I like fireworks all the time, man. I like to shoot my gun and shit. I like to hear them and sparkles. Have a little colors and hey, that shit pretty, huh? It takes a certain level of engineering and intelligence, to do those things. But it's a vibration that you put it with a celebration of fucking America's independence. But you go into America's history, where was the independence for Jake, man?
That's right. That's right. This is Jeremiah 16 and 11. Then shalt thou say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, saith the Lord, and have walked after other gods, and have served them, and have worshipped them, and have forsaken me, and have not kept my law. You see, hey, that's what Jake have done, and that's what you continue to do to this day, man. And you're going to continue to do it unless that light shine upon you, this truth, right? Because Esau has committed a diligent search to catch you up, right? He planted traps. So the only way you can skip past the traps and notice them is through this truth, right? That's it. Like the scripture let us know in John chapter 8 and verse 32, you shall know the truth and the truth shall make you free.
Damn.
That's it. That's the only way you can be free from the traps of Esau Edom, which is also ultimately being controlled by the Lord, right? On the left-hand side. So if you caught up in those traps, hey, it's ultimately the Lord got you there. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't want you right now. But if you can see, hey, he's shining a light on you for a reason so that way you can repent and turn back to him and stop serving other gods.
See, Jake is consumed with the pride of life. You're consumed with the dainties and the fleshly carnal pleasures that Esau has put out there, man. All right, cause here you got 4th of July going on, and you got these barbecues going on. You got these scanty clad. Cause even a couple, I didn't put the brother Ben out there, but down the street, all right, I was outside waiting for the brother, and I just seen just a bunch of classless women, in these barbecues, dressed as if they were going to a strip club, man. So really, what's the purpose of being independent? Of your purpose of being of celebrating Independence Day, all right? It's to be promiscuous and to get drunk, all right? Fucking light firecrackers when you're drunk and blowing off your hand and shit, man. Hey, cause this thing is not only is it carnal, all right? It's a slap in the face to you Israelites, man. You know, like the elder brother said, like you was still in captivity. You got to celebrating Juneteenth last month. Now you're celebrating the 4th of July. So it just shows you that people are confused. They're going away lost, and they're looking for any reason to motherfucking to be wicked, man.
Mm-hmm.
I got something real quick, the elder brother.
Yep. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
This is John 8:32. And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. The truth is what sets us free, man. All right, because really, Independence Day got the truth.
That's right.
Because the real truth is that you still in captivity, man. All right? But your little baby out there, 2 years old, 3 years old, with a little satchel on them, picking cotton, man. You know?
And I got the Greek word for truth, and I wanted to get the word for free also. Okay. The Greek word for truth is Strong's G225, and they go and the definition is what is true in things appertaining to the Most High and the duties of man, moral and religious truth. It says the true notions of the Most High, which are open to human reason with his supernatural intervention.
I wanted to say that point when you said go to the morals again and read that.
This is the B definition: what is true in things appertaining to the Most High and the duties of man, moral and religious truth.
Moral and religious truth. So if you without this truth, you're without morals, right? You're without outline of how you're supposed to be as a man of the Lord or as his people. You don't have no morals, man, and that links up with 2 Timothy 3, how the Lord gave us the characteristics of those who will be in these end days, right? Without natural affection. That's without morals. You're supposed to have compassion and natural affection. But since you don't have this truth, now you out here killing each other and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. You best believe these ninjas are going to use these fireworks as the guys to go shoot their goddamn choppers off, man.
Exactly.
All right, so you may think it's cool, celebrate, whatever, but the niggas on the block, they're out there waiting for the big old grand finale to come so we could go right down on the ops and blow their fucking brains out, man. All right, because even it just brought out, because even like this morning, early in the morning in Chicago, they had a motherfucking mass shooting, man. All right, and it wasn't even dark here. Wasn't no, early morning, 9 o'clock in the freaking morning, man. So it's going to continue on throughout the night, throughout all across America, because you got niggas going to ruin it for everybody, man.
It's time. Because niggas gonna nigga. You know what I mean?
Damn, I'm going to start using that.
Niggas gonna be nigga, man.
That's right.
And this is the blue letter for the word free.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm on it. It says, to make free, set at liberty from the dominion of sin. The strong definition is to exempt from moral, ceremonial, or mortal liability, deliver, make free. But I look at that word liberty, though.
Oh, you talking about liberate?
Well, you said free, right?
Yeah, kind.
And one of the words
liberty,
it said liberty, right? So I want you to the word liberty. It says the state of being free within society from oppressive restrictions imposed by authority on one's way of life, behavior, or political views. So who really got that? Who really got that freedom? All right, the elite, all right, of Esau Edom, man, because that's who was fighting for their independence from Britain. All right, Bill Gates ain't oppressed, Zuckerberg and them ain't oppressed. I was doing Elon Musk and Trump's not oppressed, and they're free and they have the liberty. But guess who ain't got the liberty, man? Guess who still got to go to work tomorrow? You see, guess who got to pay taxes still, man? I guess who's still getting a fucking a foot on their neck, all right, for being an Israelite, man. So where's our freedom? We said, are we not in the day of the land of our captivity, man? You see? We're still in affliction, so where's our liberty, man? Oh, we doing everything, fucking niggas, man. You want to downplay everything. Oh, y'all going too deep into it. Hey, if you don't know what you're celebrating, all right, then you're the one that's being fooled, man.
That's right.
You know?
I got a quick precept. You got more on that?
I had the word liberate.
Okay,
Yeah,
bring
just
that out.
a definition for the word liberate. It says set someone free from a situation which is imprisonment, especially imprisonment or slavery, in which your liberty is severely restricted.
So the Lord is going to do two things. He's going to set us. He's going to set us free from those who oppress us, which is the Edomites right now in this time, and also these other nations, when because Jake and other lands being oppressed by them, and then he's gonna set us free from these bodies, right? These chains of darkness, man. Okay, because let's say he set us free from Esau, Edom, and these other nations, and we still trapped in these bodies, we still gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we gotta be free, man. And that's what this truth is doing. It's allowing us to be free, not only from Esau, Edom's oppressive, like we free in our mind right now. We able to, look into this past and see how, we're gonna be free eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Like by you looking in the past, you're able to see the future. You're able to go into these precepts and see how the Lord is gonna deliver us. And I got this precept here in Isaiah 61 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek." You see, so that's what we're doing, man. We're preaching tidings unto the meek. You're not going to accept this truth if first you're not humble. You got to first return as a little child, because children are humble. You teach them something and you're in authority over them, they're going to believe you.
That's right.
And that's the thing. That's what we're doing. We're returning back to that humble state, so that way we can receive correction. And it says, "He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound." You see? Hey, he said, "and the opening of the prison to them that are bound." The brother just read the definition of liberated. You're going to be free from these prisons. That's Esau's captivity, as well as these bodies, man, that's prone to sin. When you want to do good, sin is right there. The simple thought process of foolishness is sin, the scripture says. So it shows you how much we need the Lord and how much we gotta repent.
Mm-hmm.
Continuing on here in verse 2, it says, "To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our power." So the Lord is coming back to do two things. He's coming to, redeem his elect, and also to take vengeance on all of those who know not God. That's these other nations and 2/3 of our people, man. Okay? And continuing on, it says, "To comfort all that mourn." Hey, 2/3 of our people not mourning right now. They out there popping fireworks and shit, cooking barbecue. Hey, the scriptures let us know it's best to go into the house of the mourning instead of the house of laughter.
God.
You said you.
Yeah, I was gonna grab it. I was gonna grab it real quick.
Go.
Ecclesiastes. You want me to grab it right now?
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 4. It says, "The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth."
Yeah, they're fools. They thinking everything is a game. They want comfort. That's Jake. They seek comfort no matter what. If you can make them comfortable, they serving you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing, man. We're in this thing to be uncomfortable, right? What's comfortable to you? You gotta question and be okay. All right, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't trying me. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord said that. He said He's strict. He chastised those He loved. So if you're not going through something, you're not learning.
Mm-hmm.
You're not being chastised. You're not given the opportunity to grow, to be better.
Yeah.
And 2/3 want to run from that. They don't want that chastisement to come. They don't want to change.
I got it.
You got it, brother.
You had something, right? You was reading something.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
a little bit more on this, and then we'll get back to you. It said to comfort all that mourn. Right now we're mourning. Right, this is a cry. The Lord is hearing us, man. And the Lord is hearing other brothers too as well. That's out there on the highways. We're crying and sighing right now. While 2/3 is having fun, they're going to duality.
Mm-hmm.
2/3 is having fun, popping fireworks. We're sighing and crying because they popping fireworks and worshiping other gods.
Mm-hmm.
That's the duality right there, man. It says, chapter 61 and verse 3, "To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes." Right now we got ashes, right? We're in a lower state. We're prophesying in sackcloth, but eventually beauty is coming.
Mm-hmm. Because the ashes represent mourning, a lower state. So the Lord is gonna the scriptures talk about that. He's gonna raise us up in the last days, man. What's that? John 6 and 44. So that we're supposed to be at the bottom right now, man. We're supposed to be at the bottom of Esau's independence, man.
That's right.
You got it, right?
It says the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. You see, brothers got a spirit of heaviness, man. You know, shit pisses us off. You know, when Yahushua walked the earth, he was pretty much like they clinically determined him being depressed. You know,
we was just talking about that. You know what I mean?
Like we really we got a spirit of heaviness on us because that's what the truth brings. When you are enlightened and you learn, and you sit back and you be like, it's really morning. You're really looking at it like, damn, we really fucked up as a people. And you start to mourn. You start to realize how this truth, you know, really saves you from being in a dead state. You know?
And that's why it says in Ecclesiastes that with much wisdom comes much grief.
That's right.
So you start to realize that, man. You start, you know, when you was in the world, you thought you was a free as a bird, man. You can catch a plane, go to a different country, you know what I'm saying, and go to work, buy a bottle, stay up all night, whatever you want to do. You think you free, man. You know what I'm saying? But when you get to this truth, you start to gain wisdom. That then you be like, damn, man. Even though I can still do whatever the hell I want to do, I'm still at the end of the day, I'm still under Esau's yoke. You know?
Right, because a lot of people still get denied. Like these people who are rich in this world, like especially Jake, I'm talking about Jake, they still get put in their place by these Edomites, man. All right, no matter how much money you got, no matter ask you kiss and boots you lick, hey, he's always gonna let you know you're still a nigga, man. All right, so what all this profit and vaunting has gotten you, man? All right, you know, because at the end of the day, all right, once he if he had no need for thee, all right, he's gonna cash you to the side. Where we paraphrase the scriptures, man. All right, because it's gonna come a time where he's not gonna need your money to chuck a job. You don't need to chuck a job no more. Give him a basketball no more, man. Make illicit and fucked up music for our people. You ain't gonna need none of that no more. Why? Because your job is done. All right, your job is done, man. You see? So, hey, so you might as well go ahead and get used to suffering, man. Hey, we're getting used to this suffering, man. Some of us never been physically in jail, right? But now we're in the truth, and we kind of have a feeling what jail is like, man. Right? Because we're part of our prisoner of Yahweh Shai, man. We're prisoners, man. Right? Being a prisoner is not fun, man. You're taken into custody, right? 5 in the morning, knocking at my door, right?
Yeah.
You see? They take you out, now you don't see your home again, man. All right? Now you're going to go to jail and boast about how much dope and niggas you done shot and think it's cool. All right? You're trying to live as if it's cool to be in prison, man. Ain't nothing cool about freaking jail, man. Ain't nothing cool about doing years and having commissary, man. All right? Having a bathroom in the cell where, you know, y'all gotta share this, you know what I mean? But y'all wanna make jail like it's cool, man. And we're here to tell you, no, it's not. You're not liberated. You don't have any liberty. You're not sovereign.
We're in the yoke of Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And what Paul said, I think it was to the letter to his son Timothy in the spirit, that he was his fellow his yoke fellow.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're a yoke fellow for Yahweh Shem Shai, but Jake wants to be a yoke fellow with Esau Edom, man.
Hey, if I may, because they got the same mindset as their father, the devil. So they're vagabonds, they're fugitives.
Yep.
See, the difference between the elect and the 2/3 is the elect, they're turning themselves in, right? To be a prisoner to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Yeah, I did it. You know, yeah, I did this, contemplating on your sins and asking the Lord for forgiveness, you know what I'm saying? So he going to give you more than likely a lighter sentence because you turned yourself in.
Yeah.
Versus 2/3, they're fugitives. They're running just like their father, the devil, right? They don't want to acknowledge that, hey, that's too uncomfortable to acknowledge what the fuck you did against the Lord. That's too uncomfortable for them. But for us, we take comfort in that uncomfortability. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's the difference, man. You know, you got to turn yourself into Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know?
Talking about if they acknowledge their sins, man.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Yeah,
You know, so you got to acknowledge the fact that we went off, man.
Yep.
Which the reason why they're celebrating Independence Day. All right, okay? Because during their celebration, hey, they had us out there in the field. You know what I mean? Fucking shucking and jiving and you know, down south in the heat. It's middle of July right now, man. Imagine being in Mississippi and Arkansas and Alabama out there picking goddamn cotton whatever whatever crops they had going on back then, man. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And they tell you, sing a song. They all drunk, wine, drinking wine, and they out there, and telling you the motherfucking, sing a song from Zion, man. How you gonna feel, man? But they out there on their porch, living good. Got the kids out there throwing rocks at you and shit, man, Yeah, you wanna choose to this is a choice, man. Y'all choose to go out there and celebrate 4th of July. Even y'all know, like even in school they teach you that slavery, the 4th of July was running neck and neck at the same time, man. So you chose to partake in the revelings of Esau's holiday, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I got some precepts here. This is Jeremiah 50, and I can start at verse 6. It says, "My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place." And that's Jake for you. You got Jake in Islam. You got Jake in Christianity. You got Jake in Hinduism. Jake everywhere. They forgot that the Lord is really our resting place. It says, verse 7, "All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord." Hey, the number one sin that Jake is breaking, the number one law Jake is breaking is having another God before the Lord. Right? And that's what, the first commandment, one of the 10 commandments? Have no other God before me?
Yeah.
So these nations know. They say, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord. That's the sin. They know that they put these idols in Jake households to cause them to go off. Like that account when what do you say? If these people sin, then the Lord will not fight for them. Talking about that new king that didn't know Joseph, so he seen how Israel was growing and things like that. So he like, listen, man, we gotta deal deceitfully with them in order for them to fall, because they might overpower us. But the point is, these nations use these laws, statutes, and commandments against us for our downfall. They'll say, all right, we know you don't supposed to be following this God, and they'll give you a God to follow to keep you in sin. That's what you see all around America. You got different signs out there just shining bright, trying to get you to sin, get you to go off, to keep you in a lower state.
Because we're sheep, and sheep are supposed to be led. They're easily
manipulated.
Yeah, manipulated. Yeah, that's a beautiful word, right? The perfect word.
Yeah, they're non-violent, man. All right, because a lot of times Jake don't put up no damn resistance. None of this, man. All right, but what you do? Hey, y'all feed the beast. Y'all go out there and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars collectively as a nation on freaking fireworks and goddamn pork hot links, man. You see?
That's right.
Y'all drive all these miles to go see the fucking city fireworks, man. All right? Hey, the scripture talk about, Esau made a diligent search. Okay? He knows that Jake is simple, man. All right? Jake is looking for fucking fun. All right? A little reprieve from, we'll give you a day off. On that day off, you're going to spend a lot, goddamn. You're going to spend more than what you would have made at work if you went to work today. You can give it right back to me, man. Because at the end of the day, Jake want to be entertained, man. All right, Jake wants to, because that's our spirit, all right? Like, Jake want to be doing something. All right, but you got to be careful about the things that you do. All right, and the reason behind some of the things that you are following to do. What?
I got something from the Willie Lynch letters. And this is a message from these so-called Edomites to black Americans. I'm going to read just some of this. It says, "After all these years and all we have been through together, we think it's appropriate for us to show our gratitude for all you have done for us." It's mocking. It says, "We have chastised you, criticized you, punished you, and in some cases even apologized to you, but we have never formally nor publicly thanked you for your never-ending allegiance and support to our cause." This is it's every time throughout captivity, they had a group of people that denied their heritage and went and helped them. It says, "This is our open letter of thanks. We will always be in your debt to you for your labor. You built this country, and we're responsible for the great wealth we still enjoy today. Upon your backs, laden with the stripes we sometimes had to apply for disciplinary reasons, you carried our nation. We thank you for your diligence and your tenacity. Even when we refuse to allow you to even walk in our shadows, you follow close behind, believing that someday we would accept you and treat you like men and women. We publicly acknowledge black people for raising our children, attending to our sick, and preparing our meals while we were occupied with trappings of the good life.
The good life.
This is talking about the wisdom of Solomon, man. All right, how the voluptuousness. Don't let the roses pass us by. Let's smell it. You know what I mean? Because while Esau was doing all that, and who was doing all the heavy lifting, man?
That's right. That's right.
Jake, man. You know?
That's right.
You little nasty ass fucking Edomite kids changing their diapers and shit, man. Having their filthy ass mouths on the breast of our women, man.
That's right.
You know, Esau put their feet on the back of Jake to cure their goddamn rheumatism, man.
What is the curses say that we will build houses and not dwell in them.
Right.
We will plant a vineyard and not gather the grapes thereof.
That's right.
This is ultimately the punishment, man.
That's right.
You know, for our disobedience. You got it. Right?
You had what, American apartheid? Like, it was one point in time, these damn devils didn't think we felt pain. Right? So they'll have anesthesia and they'll just cut you open. Right? Because they have the analogy in their mind, we don't feel pain. You see, like, these people are wicked. It says, even during the time when we found pleasure in your women and enjoyment in seeing your men lynched, maimed, and burned, some of you continue to watch over us and our belongings. You had the fucking house nigga screaming when the field nigga tried to break master's neck. You had these wicked ass women screaming too as well, as a siren, as an alarm to wake their master up, man.
Stockholm syndrome, man.
That's right.
You know, because a lot of our people can't imagine a life without these goddamn Edomites, man. All right, you can't, because brother, I talk about having that kingship, kingly mentality, man, and just don't have it. Or that Stockholm syndrome is strictly in envying the oppressors, man. Feeling sorry for them. All right, that you feel some kind of allegiance to him, man. Because he picked you out of the 300 slaves on the plantation to go work in the house, man. So therefore, instead of trying to set him up, hey, you sleep at this time, I'm going to get him drunk, y'all come in there. No, instead of doing that, all right, you out there sounding the alarm when Jake over there trying to have a little birthday party with his son, man.
Don't touch master.
Don't touch master.
Yeah.
Hey, and that was used, they looked in the scriptures and seen how the curses, you know what I'm saying, divided us. Like, this is not something that he just made up. No, he looked in the scriptures and seen all of those curses that are on Jake. Deuteronomy 28 and 54. Deuteronomy 28 and 56. He looked at that and now he devised the plan. So he set the black against the darker skin versus the lighter skin. You know, he set the woman against the man. All for his economic growth, man. It says, we simply cannot thank you enough. Your bravery on the battlefield, and this is the perfect time to read this during this so-called Independence Day. It's the spirit. It says, your bravery on the battlefield, despite being classified as 3/5 of a man.
Real quick, I was reading. I may put it in the group me about how I think it was Roosevelt or Wilson, one of the guys. It wasn't Wilson. It wasn't too recent. Well, they had it was a black regiment in Texas that were recruited to fight for the Confederates, and they were known to like whoop a lot of ass. All right, but they like, no, we don't want them to fight no more, man, because they're gonna help liberate the southern black. But the point being is that Esau always needed Jake around to establish their goddamn kingdom, man.
Buffalo Soldiers?
No, they wasn't Buffalo Soldiers.
Okay.
Before them, a little bit before them.
Okay.
You know, but Jake was always needed. All right, and he saw a kingdom to further the advancement of their kingdom, man.
Sure.
Babylon, Egypt, all right, here in America, man. Okay, without Jake, there would be none of these great nations, man. Even in Rome, bro.
Yeah.
All right, because what they do, Rome, we had the Holy Roman Empire, and we had the Roman Empire, man. All right, the Holy Roman Empire was, you know, even though it was going off on some things, all right, they still had a core value of knowing who they were, man, and not allowing these goddamn Edomites, all right, to infiltrate and to get a butter. But ultimately it was the curses though, man. All right, but Esau always needed Jacob around to further their goddamn enterprise, man. So without Jake, it can't flourish, man. That's why in the kingdom, it's gonna flourish because Jake gonna be in rulership, man.
And, and every nation that we were in captivity at that time, they were the world's power, man.
Yeah,
you know.
That's right. Continuing on, it says, was and still is astounding. It says, your bravery on the battlefield, despite being classified as 3/5 of a man, was and still is outstanding.
Right. So how you gonna have a 3/5? How you gonna classify somebody 3/5 of a man and still give them credit for making your city great or country great? Now, how does that even make sense, man? You are less than human, but these less than human, built your railroads. All right, built your homes. All right, created things for your society to run on to make it be beneficial and efficient for you to govern it, man. Roads and
stoplights.
Yeah, there you go.
Air conditioning,
washing machines. Yeah.
Elder Malcolm was just going over that. He was doing a sit down with his two sons, and he mentioned in there how since we built all these things and now their system is set up, they don't need us no more.
Yep.
Right? They just want us to buy, to spend, because the setting up process is over with.
Yeah.
Jake's mindset when he came up with the peanut butter, the air conditioner, the stove, the refrigerator, and the list goes on and on. Right? Now we built this up for him. Now you're like, I don't need you no more. And that's what this letter is going into as well.
And if I could say too, and the reason why we were made 3/5 of a person was for tax purposes also. Because Esau is always about money, and they looked at us as subhuman. So they say, yeah. So they say, hey, this man right here says he's a Negro. He's not let two Negroes. Let me pay two taxes for one person on two Negroes.
Yeah.
So now you put two Negroes together. Now that equals one person.
Yeah. It says, we often watched in awe as you went about your prescribed chores and assignments, sometimes laboring in the hot sun for 12 hours.
Watching all right, because Esau knows he can't do none of these things, man. All right, he said because of the revelations to beg him ashamed, that he cannot did. Esau not made to work, man. All right, Esau sit out there, now you got your athletes and they go to certain training, man, but Esau ain't built like that, man.
That's right.
To work in the goddamn sun all day for 12 hours, 14 hours, picking cotton and watermelons, all right, peanuts, sugar canes, man. Like, dude, how do you motherfuckers do this shit? This nigga, 4 feet 5 inches, 130 pounds. He got a 200-pound, basket of lemons on him, going 2 miles to bring them to Mac. You know what I mean? Like Esau marvels at. That's why he said, Exodus or Deuteronomy. The more they afflicted us, the more we grew, man.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's a marvel to Esau, man. Like they really know they can't destroy us, man. Because the more they do, the stronger we get, man.
Yep.
And they weren't all because through the Spirit they know that we the Lord's people, man.
That's right.
All this affliction and everything like that, and they don't understand that this is just a punishment from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They think that they're all. What's the scripture say that the Lord is all together at one with us?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We done did these things. You know what I mean? That's the mindset of Esau because he thinks that he has no repercussion for what's coming. The scripture says that because thou hast said that these two nations are mine.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's their mindset, man. But you got it, Kazan.
That's right. I just wanted to add to as well how when they afflicted us physically, we grew. It's the same thing spiritually too. The more you afflicted, the more you tempted and you overcome that temptation, you grow. So that's an indication that we're the Lord's people. You're on both spectrums. Whether you're afflicted, physically, yeah, you're gonna grow. We multiply shit. Jake, when they, when they in captivity, man, all they want to do is drink. You know what I'm saying? And then women
Make babies, yeah.
make babies. You know what I'm saying? So, and when you correlate that with the truth, through each temptation you go through, every trial you go through, you utilize what you've learned to overcome those battles, and at the end of that battle, you're stronger.
And at the end of this battle, how strong are we gonna be? We're gonna be guys, man.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
But because why? Because we realize that this independence is just a a facade, man.
Yep.
You know, our independence, our true independence, our true liberation is going to come when Yahweh Shai puts his foot up Esau's ass, man.
That's right.
You know.
It says, sometimes laboring in the hot sun for 12 hours to assist in realizing our dreams of wealth and good fortune. Now that we control at least 90% of all of the resources and wealth of this nation, we have black people to thank the most. This is a condescending attitude.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like they're very disrespectful, man.
And how did they get that? By what? By backstabbing Gad, man. In the Northern Kingdom that was already over here, man. You know. So what did they do? They genocide the Northern Kingdom, use the Southern Kingdom as laborers, while they sitting they big dusty ass on their plantation porches, man, looking at our women, man,
That's right.
and our little boys. You got it. Right?
It says we can only think of the sacrifices you and your families made to make it all possible.
Like, really, what sacrifice do we make? We were forced into that, man. It's like we're gonna go work for him, and you know, so it wasn't no reward at the end of the day for working on them damn plantations, man. So goddamn hog maws and goddamn chitlins and shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, plantation Christianity, is that the reward that we got? What?
It says, you were there when it all began, and you are still with us today. He's speaking to the 2/3. It says, protecting us from those black people who have the temerity, look up that definition from Republican Shop, the temerity to speak out against our past transgressions.
Ooh, what's my Solomon too?
I'm going to read this again while the brother's getting it. It says, you were there when it all began, and you are still with us today. Protecting us from those black people. This shows you that it's always been a group speaking against their ass. Every captivity, the Lord has always sent a particular peculiar group of people to stand as what to do. You know what I'm saying? And they spoke against the wickedness. It says, who have the temerity to speak out against our past transgressions. Yep,
And the definition for temerity in the Oxford Dictionary, it says excessive confidence or boldness.
So
audacity.
The audacity, the boldness, the confidence.
Yeah.
The scriptures let us know that that in the presence of our enemies we shall speak against them in great boldness, man. Right? You know, hey, the Lord is our confidence. You know, so this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding give us the confidence to speak against their wicked ass and to speak against their transgressions. We don't fear death. The scriptures let us know what comes after death. You see? So this is the boldness, the audacity, the temerity we have. We got it from the scriptures, man. You know, the scripture says what? If any man boast, let him boast that they know the Lord. Roughly paraphrasing. You got something to go on?
God, this is with Solomon 2 and 12. So therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us, right? That's a temerity, right? We talking shit. All right, hey, don't get it twisted. Jacob's in that little slave quarter talking shit, man. The elect were there. The elect were there, man. The elect were always in captivity, man. Still giving the word, still giving that little fire to Jake, man. Those who can hear and receive it. Okay? Alright? Because Jacob just wasn't sitting there just, hey, you know how Jake do at work, man? Man, fuck them up. But they still go do what they gotta do. Just to go home, just so they can be alive, so to speak. But their mind is still like, man, first chance I'll fucking get. Alright? Let's look at that tournament revolts. And to be honest, Akim, I'm sure y'all know, there were way more revolts in that tournament. More like 400 something revolts, man. Don't forget Haiti.
Exactly, that's the spirit.
Yeah.
You see? Jacob was just sitting around taking this shit, man. Alright? Okay? It says, clear contrary to our doings, and an objective to our infamy, the transgressions of our education. It says, he professes to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he calls himself a child of the Lord. He was made to reprove our thoughts. Alright? So, hey, we're here to let you know that, hey, your ass going off, man. Your ass wicked, man. Your Independence Day is not our Independence Day, man. Okay? No matter how you want to dress it, no matter how you want to give us days off and paid holidays and cheap fireworks and, 4th of July deals on chicken and shit, it don't mean nothing to us, man. All right? Hey, this don't mean nothing to us, man. Hey, our high holy days in the kingdom, not only are you going to be keeping them, all right, if you don't, you're not going to get no rain, okay? But it's going to be, it's going to be in righteousness, man. Okay? All right? And that's the thing. Hey, you are freaking a deceitful. Hey, you're the violence of the earth, man. All right? And it's only because the Lord is with you, man. It's only because the Lord with you. Because you has deceived the nations into thinking and believing that Independence Day is for them, man. When actually, it's for you.
And just like the brother had said that Esau was bold, you know what I'm saying, in his boasting over the children of Israel, we're going to be bold, man. You know what I'm saying? And not only are we going to be bold in front of Esau, Edom, but we're bold going to, the scripture said about staying boldly and
Our enemies, afflicted them.
Yeah, I got that Wisdom of Solomon 5. I'm talking about, going boldly to the throne.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind. But I got that Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1.
Yeah, because you can't, when you go, you got to go to the throne boldly. You can't be the scripture says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So, you got to be sure and bold in what you pray for. You can't be timid and shaky. The Lord ain't going to hear that prayer, man.
Kind.
You got to be sincere and bold, you know what I'm saying, with the Lord, and hold him to his word. Because the Lord, is bound by his word. You got it, brother.
Kind. Wisdom of Solomon 5 verse 1, it says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no accounts of his labors."
Hey, that links up with what we're reading in this letter.
Yeah.
That these Edomites gave to the black Americans.
Made no accounts of our labors.
Exactly. Standing in boldness. So it shows you that it's been constantly this same relationship throughout history.
If I could jump down just real quick, the verse 4, it says, "We fools," it's talking about Esau, Edom, "have accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor." You see, and that's the pride of that Willie Lynch letter, man, because that's their thinking that our end result will be that our end will be without honor, man. That we will always be niggas. We will always be easy manipulated. They will always be able to put a bad smell in our hands. We'll be satisfied with that shit. That's what their hope of our end is. But the Lord said that He would not give us an expected end. What is that expected end? The expected end of what Esau Edom wants us to be, man.
That's right.
But you got it out.
That's right. I mean, it's a little bit. It's a longer. I'm gonna just get a few more parts from it. It says, "Thank you for continuing to bring 95% of what you earn to our businesses." They're very bold.
Yeah, and that's happening right now. It's the statistics say that the Israelite dollar, I ain't gonna say black, but the Israelite dollar circulates to the community not even a whole day,
not even an hour.
Not even an hour.
Times,
yeah.
Not even an hour. Hey, and then the nation itself spends over $1 billion on bullshit.
One of the highest spending people in the world, man. All right, because really, you take away Jake money, man. Like the economy will not be doing as good as it is, man. Like if Jake will sit there and buy some bullshit, like I know only a nigga gonna buy that shit, bro. Right? Only a nigga gonna sit there and stand in line for $400 pair dollar shoes when 30 years ago they was $100. Inflation ain't went up that goddamn much in 30 years, man. Only niggas buy certain shit, man. Esau ain't buying on 24-inch rims, man, with shoes and Vogues and some, I don't know, Pirelli rims. I don't know what this shit is nowadays, right? Esau make shit for Jake, man.
Everything, all the advertisements, all the movies, everything is geared towards manipulating Jake's mind to continue to spin.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
That's why they use our rap music, our little melodies, and our little
You see
baby
Jake
got
with
back.
big chains.
Yeah, man. Like, come on, man.
It says, "Thanks for buying our heel figures,
Damn.
Karans, Nikes, and all the other brands you so adore."
Wow.
They not playing. It says, "Your super rich athletes, entertainers, intellectuals and business persons exchange most of their money for our cars, jewelry, homes, and clothing. What a windfall they have provided for us.
You remember that Jay Chappelle skit, right? About the reparations and
Oh
shit?
yeah.
Right? Like, all you gonna do make Cadillac the #1 car dealer and shit.
Newport.
Yeah,
Newport.
I can just imagine the numbers during the PPP and all those other things that was going on. I can imagine I ain't looking into it. I can imagine the numbers though, all right? Just getting all them thousands and thousands, man. Cause, all right, you know, matter of fact, I do know. We sat in the motherfucking lake one time, right? And just chilling, man. All business, me and the brothers, in a car full of ninjas, right? They had a whole back seat full of fucking Hennessy bottles, bro. Like, you know, like, so this is what you did with your money, man. Brother Hennessy has wholesale to go sell Jake for what, a $5 profit, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, Jake sit out here and get you the money. First thing you want to do is give it right back, man.
And a lot of these entertainers, it's loaned. These cars, you know what I'm saying? All of it is loaned to them, man. The jewelry, you know, they gotta pay monthly just to rent that shit, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that chain go back once some payments can't be made, man.
Because it's all an illusion.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it is. It's an illusion. It's witchcraft, right? They showing you an illusion on social media and all that, like they got it, but really they don't. You know.
I got a quick precept, and then you got it right. Just real quick. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 21, and verse 8. It says, "He that buildeth his house with other men's money is like one that gathereth himself stones for the tomb of his burial." You know, and this is what it is, man. You know, at the end all be all is even the curses say that they shall be the head and we will be the tail. You know, they will lend to us and we shall not lend to thee. So this whole system is a debt system, man. You know, and we basically begged Esau for crumbs from the table. You know, like it says in Luke the 16th chapter. You know that the rich man lived luxuriously. He fared sumptuously every day. You know, and the beggar was like Lazarus was begging for crumbs from his table, man. That's Jake right there, man.
That's right.
You know. And what's going to happen is the Lord is going to give us that independence where we're not going to have to beg from the rich man's table, man. We're going to be able to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, the King of Kings, man, and eat and while the rich man is asking, can you dip your finger in the water and touch my tongue, please? You know what I'm saying? And that's just a dark saying of them not being able to bear that punishment, man, that torment, man.
That's right.
You know. But you got it, because
it says the less fortunate among you spend all they have at our neighborhood stores, enabling us to open even more stores.
And who's the less fortunate? Jake that's walking to buy a Lucy cigarette, man. 50 cent Lucy cigarette, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's how, because Esau is, the scripture says that he that loveth money, silver should not be satisfied with silver in Ecclesiastes the 5th chapter. You know, so he's willing to nickel and dime you, man, in order for him to come up, man. That's it don't matter if it's $1 here, 50 cents there, you know, $5 here. It don't have to be, you know, $1,000 lumps, you know, sum the whole at once. You know what I mean?
It's compounding.
No, I was in the store with Ishmael, and Jake was fucking like they try like Ishmael. This particular, I don't know. I don't believe it either. So I was in the store buying some coffee, right? And it wasn't no tops on the coffee. You know, you get coffee, put a top on it. I was like, you got no tops. We don't sell tops. Like, how you gonna sell coffee without no tops? Yeah, in case somebody spilled it, you gotta buy another one. I said, goddamn. But you the middle of motherfucking Jake neighborhood though.
Yeah.
But Jake don't even know that Ishmael think like that though, man. And you gotta so consumed about how they even treat you. They only good to you because you're fucking buying shit, man. When they go home, I done overcharge this nigga water the band.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
And I got a girl working behind the counter at JJ Fish, you know, blowing her back out for a fucking, you know, half cash and half store credit, man. You see? But you people don't understand that these fucking heathen nations, they fucking hate you, man.
That's right.
And they'll do anything to be cool with you to keep your goddamn money, man. When you go to these motherfucking restaurants, it's like, I'm getting mad now.
Yeah, bring it out.
Now, when he goes to these, the stores in Jake neighborhood, everything marked up 100. I ain't say 100%. They're marked up. Because I know when I go to Walmart, my noodles ain't the same as they are down there by fucking Grams and shit, man. All right, when I go there to Walmart to get my little, Dollar General, all that, it ain't, it's way more going to the goddamn corner store, man. Why is that, man? Why is that? Because they know Jake got money, right? Even though they try to say like Jake ain't got no money, but they count on us for them to make a living, man. All right, we say, you're gonna be one of our things. It ain't just from Esau either, man. What nation that got a part of our spoils, man? And these heathens think of you like spit, man.
Yeah.
Especially you black women going and buying all these weeds, man. Hey, you ought to hear how these people talk about you,
They
man.
laughing at you, Ease, man.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It says, sure, they complain about us, but they never do anything to hurt us economically. They boasting, ain't they? It says, allow us to...
Right, real quick, at the end of the day, our people are the only ones who don't protest, who don't boycott companies, man. All right, now goddamn well, all right, certain things that we buy is totally overpriced, man. But yeah, we still go to them. If you really just say, hey, look, we ain't gonna stop over here. We one of them niggas. Hey, nah,
come on.
She's so long, it's cool with me. You know what I mean? It's gonna allow them to be like, we got that one gonna leave more. And hey, they're not gonna boycott us, man. We got good cat chicken over here, man.
It says, allow us to thank you for not bogging yourself down with the business of doing business with your own people.
Right, because the only thing Jake want to do is motherfucking be fucking satisfied, man. You don't care about nothing else, man. You don't care about where the weed come from, how much they selling for, or how much they made for in Taiwan. All right, they don't care about none of that, man. Just want to give me. Let me get it, man. Ain't nowhere a pair of shoes cost $500 fucking dollars, man. Ain't nowhere a pair of jeans cost $2,000 fucking dollars, man. How? You think Zuckerberg paying $2,500 for a pair of fucking jeans, man? All right, because it's what Christian Dior made them, man. All right, Elon Musk and Bill Gates and Fauci, they're not buying no goddamn what's that? Tommy Hilfigers, man.
Balenciaga.
Balenciagas, man. This shit made for Jake, man.
Yep.
Jake equate high price items, all right, as a thing of prosperity, man. With a status symbol, man.
Well, see, because Jake, the poor spend the money to look rich.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They're willing to sell it. They'll be willing to sell everything. You know what I'm saying? Just to buy something to make them look rich. But the rich, they save the money because they don't try to spend the money to look rich. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's right. They actually invest in things that makes them money.
Yeah.
And what Jake do, they invest in liabilities, things that cost them money and don't bring in no money. So Jake could have some money, get income tax or whatever, and go buy some shit that's gonna cost them money. But then on the flip side, you got the rich, they buying assets. Right? They buying things that's gonna bring them money back in return. That's how they spend their money.
Jake is impatient. Jake look for right now.
Immediate gratification.
That's it, man. Like there's nothing wrong with slow money, man. What they call residual income.
Yep.
Like the brother been trying to teach brothers, man. All right, like everything's not gonna be right now. The kingdom ain't gonna come right now, man. All right, so we gotta wait for it. We gotta wait for the Lord to give us the things that we want, man.
And invest.
And how do you invest by doing the work?
And investments don't produce immediate results.
That's right.
Sometimes you gotta play the long game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you invest, you may not see a return. That's how the truth is like, man.
You might even take a loss.
Yep.
You might even take a loss, man, because a lot of times brother getting the truth and be doing good. They invested good and Esau they got a house and everything. But but once you start dealing, like the Lord start taking things away, start trying to test you, see if you're really about it. All right. Then after that, then the Lord push you back up again. The Lord don't keep you. The Lord's not unbalanced like that, man.
That's right. It says we can take care of that for you. So they saying, all right, we gonna take care of the business for you.
And just like slack it, bro, because you had made a point in the Willie Lynch letter. That's what happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Black Wall Street, man.
Yep,
where we were self-sufficient, and then what? But Esau doesn't want us to be self-sufficient. He want us to be sufficient through him, because that way it could lessen the strength or the link between each other, and then strengthening the bond between Jacob and Esau, man.
Because he want to be God.
Exactly. Yep.
We got
yep.
talked about the money circulating, and I read a report in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in Black Wall Street, that the dollar circulated 32 times in the community before it left.
Yeah.
You know, because it used example of the of a broom. You know, the broom maker. We had a dude who had the wood. You know what I'm saying? Cut the wood down. You had the black dude who lumbered the wood and cut it. You had the guy who made the little twine. You know, all those people were in the community, man.
Yep.
So the money stayed there, man. So what Esau did, he came and infiltrated like he does everything else and caused division, man. You know, and the division is really what caused the infiltration and the demise of our kingdom, man.
That's right.
The outside influences, man.
That's right.
Ultimately, it's of the Lord, you know what I mean? But at the same time, Esau knows how to attack us, man.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, they actually bombed their own land to get rid of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
They bombed them, man.
That's right.
It says, you just keep doing business with us. It's safer that way. Look at this is in the letter.
Yeah. And what does that sound like? That sounds like the RFID micro C.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell
It's the safer, the more convenient.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's get down, lay down.
Yeah.
That's what they saying. Like, if you ain't with us, we gonna trample over you until you with us. It's safer that way.
Well, look at the Birmingham church bombers back in the day, man. All right, they went around bombing churches, man.
That's right.
You know, look at Little Rock, Arkansas, where they wouldn't let the kids go into school, man. Well, it's safer for you to do what we do. If not, then we're gonna continue bombing churches, continue hanging us and shit. All right, doing these things that you call despicable crimes, man.
Rosewood.
Yeah, Rosewood, yeah.
Yeah.
Free, the one with the Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier, the flooded town they had.
That's the spirit. I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
There's so many flooded cities.
Yeah.
Like these lakes that you see around America, it was one cities under them. You know, these damn devils. They see what is that? Central Park in New York. That was once a thriving black neighborhood.
Yeah.
But they wanted to take that away to put a fucking park. You know, these damn devils, man. It says besides everything you need, we make anyway. You just continue to dance, sing, and distrust and hate one another.
Dance, sing, and distrust.
And hate one another. It says, have yourself a good time, and this time we'll take care of you. It's the least we can do considering all you have done for us. Heck, you deserve it. Black people, for all your labor which created our wealth, for your resisting the messages of trouble, making blacks like Washington, Delaney, Garvey, Bethune, Tubman, and Truth, for fighting and dying on our battlefields, we thank you.
Right? Hey, but look, but all those false leaders though, man.
Yeah.
Hey, the Lord ain't set those people up, man. Hey, Esau thanking the 2/3, man.
Yes, that's right.
You see? All right, because the elect ain't going for it. Now we gotta live here. We gotta, maneuver around. But the elect ain't going for that, man.
That's right.
The men of the Lord ain't going for that, man. Okay, we're not leading our people astray. All right, to sit here and say, hey, go buy some crazy capitalist fireworks, man. Some Boomtown fireworks, man. All right, hey, we're not here. What's the word? Pushing the agenda of these goddamn Edomites, man. Huey Newton, all these, like they set them up to be leaders in our community, but are they truly leaders, man?
Not at all. It says, and we really thank you for not reading about the many black warriors that participated in the development of our great country.
Hey, what they say, you want to hide something from a nigga, do what?
Put it in a book.
Come on, man. And what's the book, man? It's these holy
There it
scriptures,
is.
man.
Yeah.
Says we thank you for keeping it hidden from your younger generation.
Right, man. Because look, it's going to talk about how we're supposed to teach our children the laws and the commandments, going in, coming out when they wake up. Hey, where is that, man? I've only seen that through the brotherhood, man.
That's right.
The scripture says that he that teacheth his son grieve the enemy, man.
That's right.
Punch him out.
It says, thank you for not bringing such glorious deeds to our attention.
Thank you.
Yes, this is what they
Show
do.
gratitude.
Right?
Yeah.
No, because it's so funny. Cause even with the progression of social media, all right, even Esau are worried about us turning on them for the things that we have done to them, man. They're worried about. They're worried. And so many Edomites are actually worried about us getting mad, all right, and coming together and getting some get back for that shit, man.
Because they know they deserve that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
They deserve that
right.
shit. You just what your ass deserve for you to miss sleep at night. Cause look what the fuck you've done. When people get tormented by these type of different demons, it's because they did something to somebody, and now their conscience tormenting them. They're like, oh shit, somebody finna kill me. So you know what I'm saying? Somebody after me. Cause your ass know you've been wicked.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know.
And then ultimately, because they know these Edomites, they go to church and all that stuff. They know through the spirit, even though they don't have the correct understanding that the Lord is coming back and He's going to judge certain people.
Yeah.
But we know the understanding was that's why they can't sleep at night in them comfy ass beds and fence gated communities and all that, man. They know that through the spirit that recompense is coming, man. You got it up.
It says, for allowing us to move into your neighborhoods, we will forever be grateful to you. For your unceasing desire to be near us, and for hardly ever following through on your threats.
And what is that? That's gentrification, man. They enter into the hood, try to buy out people. You know what I'm saying? So they can tear down the neighborhoods and build up buildings and all that stuff like that. They willingly enter into our neighborhoods, man.
And they doing that with East Cleveland right now. Slowly but surely. It's starting from, that Case Western Reserve area.
Yeah.
And it's slowly but surely moving up towards that whole, what's that, Euclid? So it's slowly but surely moving up towards that. Even though East Cleveland, prior, was a real rich neighborhood, right? A lot of Edomites, a lot of affluent Jakes lived in that area before that white flight happened. All right? So, but it's
real quick, read that again,
Con, this is back in the Willie Lynch letters, the letter to the black people from Edomites. It says, for allowing us to move into your neighborhoods, we will forever be grateful to you.
Right, man, because all this black on black killing is so-called, going on in a Jake neighborhood, right? When they don't do nothing with Esau, so Esau can move in there. Hey, they can leave their doors open. Because they see some damn Edomites walking in the crib, they know, hey, he off limits. He off limits, man. All right, and the scripture talk about, this is Psalms 73 and 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked, for there are no bands in their death with the strength of firm. This is the point. They are not in trouble as other men, neither they play like other men. Hey, Esau know that Jake ain't gonna do nothing to them in their neighborhood, man. They can walk around all day, all night, their little chihuahua, all right, bumping some goddamn Willie Nelson and shit, all right, okay, jogging their little, Adidas, and be cool, man. They ain't worried about no Negroes, man. They know Jake just full of hot air, man. Remember a couple of years ago that dude with the march, the gun dude?
Yep. I forgot the name of that group, but yeah.
Right. Hey, what did he actually do though? Did he actually go marching freaking, was it Benton Hall or Britton Hall down there, or back at home up north? All right, where all the Edomites stay. Hey, did he go down there and actually do anything, man? Did he go to Wisconsin? All right, when George Floyd got out there and shoot up a Chauvin's house, man? Are these niggas really out there putting in any work, so to speak? You saw know that Jake just full of motherfucking spit, man. Alright? Did they really freaking not go to the next game because of Kyrie? Or were they still going to the next game and shit? Were they still going to a 49ers game, even though Kaepernick protesting, man?
Watching it on TV.
Come on, man.
Supporting it.
Supporting it, man. So you niggas are full of fucking spit, man. That's right. Full of hot air, man. Alright? What do you say? Empty garbage can make the most noise, man. That's all y'all are, man. Bunch of noise makers, man. All right, because Jake really wanted to stop this economy, man. He could stop buying their shit for one day, man. Don't go to work for one day, man. And see how much Esau will fucking be deprived of their goddamn dainties and their delicacies, man.
That's right. It says, for your unceasing desire to be near us, and for hardly ever following through on your threats due to our lack of reciprocity and equity.
Right,
we
man.
thank you so much.
Right, man. So Jake ain't even mad for the thing that they do. All right? What did Moses do when he saw the Egyptian going against the Israelite, man?
Put them to death.
Put them to death, man. All right, Chauvin should have never made a trial. I'm gonna say it, man. If y'all niggas are really gang banging and really hated the goddamn so-called, Caucasian, man, things wouldn't even got that far, man. With judgment with us, judgment happens right then and there, man. Mm-hmm. All right, you bring in 2 witnesses, you hear the case out, and you execute judgment, man. You don't wait for no court and trial to take 2 or 3 months to get a jury. I'm gonna select a special jury of our peers, man. But guess what? All the jury coming from the same town that dude lived in, man.
And they all white.
And they all white, man.
All white.
Is that my peer? You
That's
look,
not
you
my peer.
understand like you gonna like damn. Where
you come from?
these niggas?
Right on, bro. I got you later. Hold on. But where is that though, man? All right, what did Abraham do when they go get? He went and got Lot ass, man.
So he did. Yeah.
He went for nobody, no petition, no. He went and got Lot with his servants, man.
That's right.
Okay?
And they were warriors.
Warriors, man.
Yeah.
Y'all got all these guns, all these gangs. Hey, where the warriors at, man? All right? Hey, even in Mexico the other day, they going to break these goddamn gang leaders out of jail, man. Y'all ain't got enough testicular fortitude, all right, to even go do none of that, man. All right? No, you ain't taking it, dude. You're going to build a human wall around this man. Jake is not riled up as you think they are, man.
Yeah, kind of. Like you said, they full of hot air, man.
Yep.
That's why Esau is thanking the 2/3, man.
Yeah.
Because even Esau know that Jacob's full of hot air,
Full
man.
of shit, man.
But what is it? Only the elect are going to be the ones that's going to be backed up by the words, by what? Their actions.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Making their bodies a living sacrifice, denying independence from Esau's. Let the Egyptians fight against the Egyptians, man. Mm-hmm. You aligning yourself with goddamn Egyptians, man. That's ultimately going to be destroyed, man. You know?
It says, black people, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. It says, black people, you are something else. Your dependence upon us to do the right thing is beyond our imagination.
You never trust that enemy, man.
Yep.
Here you are. You look for a nation that cannot save
Yeah,
you.
you quoted that before, yeah. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to grab that.
Sirach 12 and 10.
Let me get that?
Yeah,
kind. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 10. It reads, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Hey, no matter how much you polish that iron, it's going to sooner rust again. You see what I'm saying? So just like that rust come back on that iron, they're going to be wicked. Their wickedness is going to return to them. And the scriptures let us know, if they do good to you, it's by mistake.
Yeah.
You know, like these, oh, we did that? Oh, shit. They be pissed off because they did something good for you. You know?
Yeah. And that's why the scripture says in Proverbs, the 26th chapter, well, I believe it's 24 and 26, or 26, 24, whichever way it is. But it talks about, that if he speaketh fair, believe him not, because there are 7 abominations in his heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Set them not by thee.
Yep, exactly. Or like he's gonna seek to overthrow you,
Exactly.
man. That's what Esau doing. He wants you to put your arm around you so that way he can stab you in the stomach while you getting comfortable, man.
That's right.
You got it right.
It said, black people, you are something else. Exclamation mark. Your dependence upon us to do the right thing is beyond our imagination. Another, Hebrews 12 and 16. He's profane, right? So he's the further, you go to the word profane, and he's the outside of the temple.
Yep.
So he's the furthest away from the temple, man. He's a true nigga. He's the wicked. You know? It says, irrespective of what we do to you and the many promises we have made and broken.
Right, man. He said, God damn it. When you go to some of the treaty he had with Getty, he broke every single one of them.
All 500.
Over 500 treaties, man. The brother quoted or said, man. All right, so how you gonna trust somebody who lies 500 times?
That's what, look what he said right here. Is the quote. He said, but this time we will make it right. We promise. Trust us.
Hey, we don't sound like that. Hey, don't sound like the presidential elections, man.
Yeah.
It sound like Joe Biden, man.
Hey, man, these people are comical, man. Like, it's serious shit. Don't get us wrong. But what's happening is he's making mockery,
Yep.
right? And we see this. You see what I'm saying? And we're acknowledging the wicked nigga that he is. He said, but this time before he said, irrespective of what we do to you and the many promises we have made and broken. So they solidified that they made promises and they broken them. Mm-hmm. Then he continued to say, as a wicked devil he is, but this time we will make it right. We promise. Trust us. That's how it's broken down.
I just gonna say about putting your trust in man.
Yeah.
and putting
arm.
and putting confidence in princes, man.
Hey, who shall pity a charmer?
Yeah,
Who
who
is
is bitten by a serpent?
Because hey, you as an Israelite, when you go into these false doctrines and when you worship Esau, Edom, you really playing with a serpent, right? And what happens when you play with a serpent? Your ass gonna get big.
Yep.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
and he's a death adder, man.
That's what. Yeah. I was
You know the
gonna grab
scripture
that.
says, what's that? Psalms 58.
Yep.
You know,
You grab that?
Con. But I know you got something, right? You got something.
I got Psalm 55 about war was in his heart.
Okay, you can bring that out there and go to
All
that
right,
Psalms
kind.
58.
This is Psalm 55, verse 21. It says, "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords." You see, so the brothers read in the Willie Lynch letter where they say, we promise you all these things, but trust us. One more time, just trust us, man. That because why? Because Esau that's the cunningness and the craftiness of the serpent, man.
That's right.
To use those words, you know what I'm saying, to lull you to sleep, to make you believe in certain things, man.
That's right.
I'm gonna jump to chapter 58 though. Psalms 58 and verse 3. It says, "The wicked are estranged from the womb; they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies."
That's what they do. They serpents, right? They liars. As soon as the Edomite baby come out the womb, his ass crying, he lying. He's at peace. His ass really at peace, man. He lying to you. That's how wicked these motherfuckers are, man. Okay, they don't rest unless they do wickedness.
What's the scripture says? What's that in Micah? About when the morning is light, they practice.
They practice it,
You
because
know
it's
what
in
I'm
their
saying?
power.
Yep. It's one more verse. This is one more verse, real quick. Verse 4, Psalm 58, verse 4. It says, "Their poison is like the poison of a serpent, and they are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear."
And this verse is a proof too as well, a precept you can use to back up how Esau was that same serpent back in Genesis, right? Because that's the same serpent using his poison to deceive Eve.
Mm-hmm.
It's that same spirit. You got
Not say that. You should not surely die.
yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna die.
You ain't gonna
die.
You know what I'm saying? Like he'd give her the truth. He gave her half truths.
Yeah.
Right? That's what Esau do to you. They give you the truth mixed with the lie.
Yeah, the mark of the beast is, do all this, but you don't understand that you can't take it out of you.
Yeah.
He gonna say that there's a separation between you and the Lord that you'll be doomed for destruction.
That's right. That's
know?
right. Right here, this is the last part I'm gonna bring out on this. It's more, but for the sake of time, I can stop here. It says, "Relax, have a party." And that's what's happening today. We'll sell you everything you need, and when you die, we'll even bury you at a discount. How's that for gratitude? Finally, the best part. You went beyond the pale and turned over your children to us for their education. With what we have taught them, it's likely they will continue in a mode similar to the one you have followed for the past 45 years.
And see, and the Apostle Gabar went to the word education, meaning to draw out. So what is Esau doing? He's instilling these ideologies in our children's minds. So when they turn 18, what's going to happen? Now they're going to start.
They're better slaves.
Yeah, they're better slaves, man.
And they set up the women to do that.
Yep.
Right? And that's what they did on the plantation too as well. They set up the women, to be the voice, to be the leadership, because first off, they feared Jake. They buck break Jake, tied him to horses and shit. The leader that was there, they wanted to break that male image, right? And you can read about that too as well, more in the Willie Lynch letters, what they did. But, they wanted to break that male image. And since that male image was broken, it forced our women to go into a frozen state of independence, right? and that frozen state of independency is off. In their natural state, right, they will be dependent on a man, but now they depended on who? Esau, Edom, to give them everything.
That's a good point too, because even with that analogy, the fact that the brother said that even during the time of that buck breaking, it also let the women know, like, you don't want to be like your dad.
Yep.
All right, this is what happens when you rise up against the system. Even now, when like you said, when the Christians talk about he who teaches his son grieves the enemy. Our people, mothers specifically, are not teaching their sons and daughters to grieve the enemy, man. They're teaching them to be submissive, to go along with Esau's parameters of what a man should be. Don't stand up for yourself. Right? Don't speak out because you don't want to face the repercussions of Esau, Edom, man.
Putting that fear in them.
Putting that fear, man.
But instead of putting the fear of the Lord in them,
That's right.
they put the fear of Esau, Edom in them.
Right, because the fear of the Lord gives you confidence, man. Like those guys, the three,
The Maccabee brothers.
the 7 brothers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even Eleazar, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right?
pork and all that.
Yeah, he feared the Lord, man. And that's more, should be more powerful, all right, than fearing Esau, man. If you really taught the children of scriptures, it said, well, I would not fear what man should do to me, man. Fear not him to destroy the body and soul, but fear him to destroy the soul, leave it in hell. All right, and only thing Esau can do is kill you, man. That's all he can do. All right, he can't maim you from birth like the Lord can. You got people out here living in a bucket, man. You got people got no lower genitalia, and they still. How is that even fucking possible, man? The scripture talk about fearing the Lord and not fearing the man, man.
That's right. And just at the end of that, he said that their generation is gonna be teaching these same things throughout countless generations, right? And if you read in the Willie Lynch letter too as well, it says unless a phenomenon happened, right? So what is that phenomenon? The phenomenon is this truth, right? That's the only thing that can break you from the vices and the traps that Esau Edom has set up. It's this phenomenon. This truth right here is a paradigm shift, right? It causes you from thinking one way to thinking in another way that's righteous, versus thinking in a way of death. And that's what our people is going through right now, a paradigm shift,
I got it. Just a quick one real quick. This is Sirach, Ecclesiastes 25 and verse 12. It says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of his love, and faith is the beginning of cleaving unto him. You know what I'm saying? So the fear allows us to, the fear of Yahweh Shemashah allows us not to fear Esau, Edom, but ultimately fear the one that created Esau, Edom, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately we know that the ones that set these plagues upon us are what's that, in Baruch? I'm gonna get that real quick. Yeah, well, just for the sake of time, kind. Baruch 4. What's that?
We can wrap it with that one.
Yeah, kind. Baruch 4 and Slakia. Damn, what was that? 4 and. Yeah, I know it's a couple of them, but like, I'm just gonna go to verse 24. Baruch 4 and verse 24, it says, like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, and who are the neighbors of Zion? All the nations, but spearheaded by Esau, Edom. It says, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting.
Well, that's true independence.
There it is, yep. Verse 25, it says, my children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High, for thine enemy have persecuted thee.
See, only the elect gonna know that this persecution came from the Most High, right? 2/3 don't even consider that. They look at destruction as a bad thing, but we look at destruction as a way to amend.
Yeah.
To change your ways before you get caught up in the destruction. You got it, brother.
And just like a boxer or MMA fighter, you ain't gonna first sign up and you're gonna be boxing with Floyd. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take your hits. You gotta get knocked down a couple of times. Even get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna wire us up. You're gonna like, hey man, I gotta watch that right hook. You know what I'm saying? I gotta guard my shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Baruch 4 and verse 25, it says, my children suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High, for thine enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck.
Hey, that's what is happening right now. The destruction of Esau, Edom. We're in the process of this kingdom falling, and we're able to see through every single destruction that takes place. That's one brick being taken from his foundation. It's constantly boom every time, and that's what the elect is watching. How we really seeing the downfall of our enemies.
Kind.
The scripture says that there's no greater. What is it?
Enjoy this shit.
Yeah, that's it. That's
I can grab it for you if you want me to.
Well, also too, man, the scripture about I hew them down by the mouth of my prophets, man. All right, so when you're hewing something down, you're cutting it down. What? One chop at a time. Like the other said, one brick at a time, man. And ultimately, man, hey, this is a house of cards, man. All right, you just need one card to fall, it's gonna come tumbling down. Man.
Yep. Yo, it's like we playing poker. Oh, we need one more card for a full house.
Yeah.
But we know that the full house
Beats everybody.
Yeah, beats everybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Sirach, Ecclesiastes 25 verse 7, it says, "There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter on my tongue, a man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy."
That's right. He that liveth to see the fall of his enemy, and that's what we're doing. We're in the process of living. We're seeing the fall of our enemies.
Because the brother brought out earlier how our nation failed and evidence was proud to see it. It's the day that we hope for. Hey, how come the Lord ain't gonna let us see the fall of our enemies and be happy about it, man?
Yep.
You know?
That's right. That's right. You can wrap it up?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, kind. So, hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. We want to give all honor, glory, and infinite worship to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. We want to give double honor to our apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who were well. Until next time we say, Shalom.
Shalom.
Esau got it coming, brother. You
Well,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, man.
Esau got it coming. His bitch.